Good morning, students. Today we'll start with a new chapter, that is chapter number 6. The name of the chapter is World After 1945. Here they have said that the year which is given is 1945. Why it is 1945? You all know that two atom bombs were first nuclear bombs जिसका सबसे पहले first time use हुआ था, that was on Japan, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So what was the situations of the world and number of countries in the world after 1945? We are going to study about that. The pages of history are full of innumerable wars fought in ancient India and the world. War का मतलब लड़ाई. Okay, number of लड़ाईज have happened not only in the world, in India also and also in the world also. Yet the most destructive war, which will always be remembered in the modern world, is the First and the Second World War. Yes, we had done this chapter, though it has been cut off from your recent syllabus, but we had done that. Destructive war because the whole world somehow was involved in these two world wars. Okay. The League of Nations was formed with the purpose of establishing permanent peace in the world, but due to certain limitations, it failed, and in 1939, World War II broke out. Yes, in chapter number 2, we had studied that League of Nations was formed after First World War, but somehow it was not having a power to control number of countries, and thus as a result of um, less power or inconvenience to handle the situations properly, Second World War started in the year 1939. Both the was started by Germany. The disturbed state of mind and the horrors of the Second World War persuaded human beings to once again make efforts for peace and protection of independence. इतना भयानक उसका रिजल्ट दुनिया ने देखा था that all people somehow wanted peace in the world. This resulted in establishment of United Nations. It was established on 24th October 1945. Even today it is functioning very well, if we say so. United Nation. So United Nation Charter, क्या क्या पॉइंट्स थे उसमें? First, that is determination to save the future generation from the pangs of all destructive war. Here, emphasis has been laid on responsibility born out of international laws and mutual understanding. See, it will always function that future generation must be safe. Because of your action, future generation must not face any difficulties. Emphasis has been laid on developing tolerance mutually so that the whole world develops socially. Economic, social, and cultural problems should be solved with intervention of United Nations, and human rights as well as basic freedom should be disseminated irrespective of caste, language, gender, or religion. Lastly, appeal to all the nations for cooperation to achieve this objective. Thus, United Charter concludes the dismissal of war and constant urge for the peace is the main objective of United Nation. वो हमेशा वर्ल्ड पीस चाहता है, कोई कंट्री एक दूसरे के साथ लड़े नहीं. अगर इफ़ यू आर हैविंग एनी प्रॉब्लम, सॉल्व इट म्यूचुअली just by talk. Do not use weapons for that. So, first we'll study about the Cold War, reason and consequences. Cold War happened in 1945 till 1962. Now, whenever I ask in class what is Cold War, some of the students regularly answer that Cold War is a war which was fought in snow. Okay, snow covered area में जो war की गई थी, that was Cold War. Not at all. कोल्ड वॉर का मतलब होता है शीत युद्ध. घर में भी होती कई बार कोल्ड वॉर. विल नॉट फाइट लाउडली और विल नॉट बीट एनी वन, बट विल जस्ट स्टॉप टॉकिंग, and something that is called Cold War or Shit Yuddh. Okay. Though the World War II was over, it resulted into creation of America and Russia as superpower while taking the place of England and France. England was once a country who had ruled in almost all the continents of the world except Antarctica because it was not getting anything from over there. So, England and France were very rich countries at that time, but after the World War II, two superpower जो emerge होके आए वो थे रशिया एंड अमेरिका. In war, England, France, Russia and America were together, but Russian administration policies created differences and thus America and England separated. War तो सबने एक साथ ही मिलके की थी, but होता ना कि after winning something, who will become the king? and then the problem started. So who got separated? America and England. A strong competition between the two superpowers, that is America and Russia, to establish supremacy over the world emerged after the Second World War. Who is the head actually? मतलब दो both the countries were fighting for the for the power that I'm bigger than you. The power of centralized between the two poles, that is America and Russia. Therefore, this time period is considered as bipolar world order. Owing to extremely tense relation between the two power bloc, this phase is known as Cold War phase. It always at various incident both the superpowers almost came into conflict with each other. एक दूसरे के साथ मतलब शायद थर्ड वर्ल्ड वॉर हो जाए, इतनी खराब टेंशन्स दोनों में शुरू हो गई थी कई बार. There was a basic change in relation among the powerful nations of the world after the World War. America and the Soviet Union, who had once allied and fought together against the Nazi Germany and fascist Italy, emerged as leader of two rival power bloc and military power. एक टाइम के दो दोस्त एक दूसरे के दुश्मन बन गए थे. Thus the Cold War started between them. Though Britain and France also had emerged victorious, yet they lost the status of great power due to terrible renunciation caused by ravages of war and ending imperialism. Okay, जबकि वो लोग भी विनिंग नेशन ही थे, बट उनको बहुत लॉस हुआ था और उनकी जो एम्पेरियलिज्म थी काफ़ी सारी कंट्रीज़ में उन्होंने जो अपनी राज था उसको उनको छोड़ना पड़ रहा था. Germany, Italy, and Japan not only lost the war but also ruined economically, politically, and militarily. वो सिर्फ वॉर ही नहीं हारे थे बट वो पूरे तबाह हो गए थे इकोनॉमिकली पॉलिटिकली एंड ऑल्सो मिलिटरली उनके काफ़ी लोग भी मर गए थे. After the war, the Soviet Union, that is Russia, captured the eastern area of Germany and the other countries like Austria, Albania, Hungary, Yugoslavia, Czechoslovakia, Poland, Romania, Bulgaria, and the Baltic states. Later on, they gave away reins of the power to respective Communist Party of these countries. You all know this Austria, ये सब country, and these are the East European countries. And number of East European countries still follow, you can say, communist type of government. Okay, there are two type of government, not only two, three type of mixed economy होती है, capitalist होती है, एक socialist होती है. Russia always had followed socialist. Now they had moved to capitalist, but then too उनकी जो नेचर है वो सोशलिस्ट इकोनॉमी का है. सो ईस्टर्न यूरोप कंट्रीज ज़्यादातर सोशलिस्ट इकोनॉमी के बेस पर ही वर्क करती है. Now Czechoslovakia, there is no more country like Czechoslovakia in the world because this country got divided into two parts. One became Czech Republic and one became Slovakia. Okay, उसके दो पार्ट बन गए हैं. यूगोस्लोवाकिया नाम की भी अब एक भी कंट्री है नहीं. It also got dissolved in four parts. So later on they gave away reins of power to the respective Communist Party. By conducting a nuclear test, Soviet Union declared directly challenged the monopolistic nuclear power of America. Meanwhile, democratic system was gradually established in Western Europe countries. They were liberated by Britain and American forces. See now, democratic system in Western Europe and socialist system in Eastern Europe. So Europe is a one continent, different type of government works in different countries. Eastern Europe is mostly influenced by socialist type of government, while the Western Europe is mostly influenced by democratic type of government. The world distributing among the army group. Yes, the whole world got distributed among various army group. One of the most important aspect of conflict of ideology was mutual distrust and sense of doubt on the intention of the rival group. होता ना एक बार लड़ाई हो गई है then we don't trust anyone that easily. So this was one of the problem. Owing to fear born out of mutual distrust and doubt, both the powers established their own military bases. Led and inspired by America, Western democratic countries on the North Atlantic Ocean established a military organism NATO, that is North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Again वो घूम फिर के वापस ग्रुपिज्म पे जो पहले चीज़ थी वैसी की वैसी अब ग्रुप बनने लगे वापस. In April 1949. Thereafter, to protect southern eastern countries from the onslaught of the Soviet Union's communist, America and England established one more military organization in 1945, that is SEATO, Southeastern Asiatic Treaty Organization. One more military organization, that was CENTO, Central Asia Treaty Organization, was established in the Middle Eastern countries under the leadership and inspiration of England. Here, various Arab countries joined CENTO. Later on, America took on the leadership. Okay, so वापिस फाइट नहीं होनी चाहिए, पर वापिस ग्रुपिज्म बनने लगे थे. Yes, next comes armament, disarmament, nuclear weapon creation and its application. Armament का मतलब होता है weapons, हथियार, and disarmament उसको मतलब day by day to reduce the use of these weapons. The Cold War, which was meant for dominance over the world, gave rise to the fierce competition among the superpowers. And for the sake of dominance, armament race was given high priority. America had used atom bomb for the first time on two cities of Japan, that was Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945. This way America proved its supremacy. अमेरिका ने सिर्फ अपनी सुप्रीमेसी प्रूव करने के लिए ही जापान पे अटैक किया था. पर्ल हार्बर का अटैक जापान ने अमेरिका पर किया था, बट without any warning they just dropped bomb on Japan. Okay, so within next 4 years, Soviet Union too proved its capacity by making atom bomb by conducting a nuclear test. बाद में सोवियत यूनियन ने भी अपनी पावर चार साल के बाद उन्होंने भी एटम बॉम्ब टेस्ट किया टू शो देम दैट वी आर इक्वल टू यू. This created a power balance between the superpowers. America declared blockade of communist Cuba. Now Cuba is a country on the North American continent में अमेरिका की अगर if you see on the on your right hand side there is a small country named Cuba, okay, which fully follows socialist system. It is always influenced by socialist system, and it is one of the most stable country of America. So Cuba, which was on southeast. To defend Cuba against political attack of America, Soviet Union sent ship loaded with nuclear missile in the Caribbean Sea. Both the superpowers threatened each other to use nuclear weapon. The world was almost on the verge of nuclear war. Finally, the leaders of America and Soviet Union had a talk on hotline for the first time. The Soviet Union declared to withdraw its ship and America decided to curb nuclear missile aimed towards क्यूबा. उन्होंने अपनी न्यूक्लियर मिसाइल किसकी तरफ पॉइंट करके रखी थी? क्यूबा की तरफ, और उनको बचाने के लिए सोवियत यूनियन ने अपनी शिप भेजी थी. सो फाइनली दोनों में डिसाइड हुआ था और उन्होंने अपनी शिप वापस खींच ली और इन्होंने अपनी मिसाइल को टर्न कर दिया. सो द होल एपिसोड इज नोन एज क्यूबन क्राइसिस. This episode is very important episode in world politics. It begins communication between two superpowers. This incident is important towards the process of disarmament of nuclear weapon. The entire Cuban crisis is considered as a beginning of the end of Cold War. इसकी यहाँ से Cold War की मतलब ending of Cold War start हुआ था. America, the Soviet Union and the Britain agreed to maintain control over nuclear production. इसलिए तो वो लोग किसी और कंट्री को न्यूक्लियर पावर बनाने नहीं देते. Experiment and proliferation. This agreement is known as Partial Nuclear Ban Treaty. France, of course, refused to sign this treaty. China also conducted nuclear tests in 1964 and refused to sign the treaty. They had got what they want and they were not allowing other countries to develop nuclear power. If you have seen that movie, Pokhran, the name of the movie is that John Abraham movie which was shooted in Pokhran. ओके उसमें ये दिखाया गया कि इंडिया ने न्यूक्लियर टेस्ट कैसे किया था 1998. Yes. So in 1998 and India did its nuclear test, that is the name of the movie was परमाणु टेस्ट किया गया था. ओके फर्स्ट इट फेल्ड एंड देन इन 1998 अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी की सरकार थी, तब न्यूक्लियर टेस्ट हमने किया था बाय APJ अब्दुल कलाम. This treaty imposed ban on conducting nuclear tests in open atmosphere. See, it banned to test in open atmosphere, and where that Pokhran movie, that परमाणु मूवी में दिखाया गया है कि they had done under वो ज़मीन के अंदर वो टेस्ट किया गया था. ओके सो and of course except communist China, the whole four were permanent member of United Nations Security Council possessing veto power. So except China, all were having veto power. America, England, France Russia, and China. These are the five countries having veto power. So, apart from nuclear weapons and missiles, the superpowers have also developed chemical and biological weapons. This weapon of mass destruction can kill millions of people without damaging any materialistic wealth. People would die miserably while suffering from various diseases because of the lethal weapon. Okay, इसमें ऐसा होता है कि they will not use guns and all those things. They will just spread chemical poisonous gas which can kill number of people at a time. This had happened in Syria before 4 to 5 years. Okay, chemical weapons use किए गए थे. During this decade, many important and far-reaching changes took place in international politics. Owing to many reasons, the Cold War among two superpowers also ended, and so the nuclear ban treaty helped in this concern. India has always welcomed this treaty, but it is always the supporter of disarmament. Yes, we are always supporter of disarmament. The world will be always in danger until the disarmament of lethal weapon is not done. सब ऐसा बोलते हैं कि इसका डिसआर्मामेंट डिसॉल्व कर दो, बट नो वन इज़ रेडी टू कम फर्स्ट. ओके, आप कर दो बट वी आर नॉट रेडी टू, then none of the country will do that because everyone wants a safer side. So next is about the Asia and the number of countries in Asia after 1945. So we'll stop it over here. We'll continue next in next lecture. Thank you.